the challenge before I go in.
So we're to bring your stream up on this?
Yeah. What's going to happen is I'm going to reload, and it should show up here. But
Can we get confirmation from the chat that the stream is going?
Hey, Wally, can you confirm that this is live?
Just alt tab real quick.
Or we'll just
You could alt tab.
I mean, we're still
I mean,
recording.
it looks like it's recording.
We're still
Either way we're going. This is what we do at the beginning of every episode is we make sure that things are working because it's a
in a very
professional.
inefficient
professional
way.
environment.
No, it's very professional.
Very professional.
Very professional.
Very professional.
Very professional.
This is Hyperlight Drifter.
Hyperlight Drifter.
Confirmation, you babies be living. We're alive, and we're live.
We alive.
All right.
Why is
Also,
it?
I
babies
can't
are
get the
living.
cheat.
It doesn't matter.
Is it? Do we have to hit this?
No, don't touch that.
Welcome to
Touch it.
Welcome to
Touch
America.
it. You said
It's
not
a,
to touch
it's
it.
a beta thing.
Touch it.
Anyway, do you want to give it to me before or after?
I think we'll give it to you now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Greg, your challenge this week is simple.
Very simple.
Very simple. You know,
not good.
In the time that allotted that we do this, just want you to get to a boss.
A boss. Okay.
Yeah, we want to honestly. We just want to enjoy the game this time.
Yeah.
So rather than giving you a high stress challenge for your first time playing it, I haven't played this yet, and I haven't really seen much of it yet. So we're giving you a softball this week. Let's
Are you not gonna?
kill. Where's he going with this? I don't get what.
Me?
Me.
What? Okay, cool.
All right,
So you have not played this game at all yet.
not yet.
Okay.
I still.
Tiggs, you're the only one who's played it.
Tiggs, tell us about this game. Since you
So
are the
Hyperlight Drifter. Well, you know what?
It's really loud
After
all of a
this-
sudden.
After this opening cinematic, because this is actually really awesome.
Let
let's
us
just
know
enjoy.
how. Let us know how audio levels are in there, Wally. By the way,
Let's
so
enjoy
professional.
some popped cheese as well.
a stream sponsored by the Coca-Cola. Everything you've ever wanted in a can.
It's Starburst.
This stream sponsored by Starburst. Please give us Starburst.
Can we get it?
I like how every once in a while on this stream we just wave
We
off
have
in the
people.
distance.
Yeah.
But now that's the last person that we know here, so.
No more waving.
No more waving.
Like out of context, it just kind of looks like we're doing this, which is bad. I think I was on camera for
Very warm.
Puppy.
that. Babimba.
Puppy.
So as you can see, this is.
It's got a lot louder. It's got really loud. Luckily, I have desktop audio turned down, but it's still probably going to be too loud.
Hey, wow.
Oh, is this Attack on Titan?
Only.
Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus.
Shadow of the Attack on
Is
Titan.
that a body?
Nah, dude.
No, those are all bodies.
Nah, dude. This painting.
Oh,
Oh, Shinobi
Dave.
from the popular video game Shinobi. What happened to the Shinobi series?
Oh God.
Oh, now I
Wait,
know.
is this the end of that one anime?
I don't know, Greg. Is it? Well, yes.
What's that one?
Really pretty looking game so far.
What's Nerve from? Yeah. Yeah. Is this the end of that?
It did kind of look like Shinji right there. Just found the card.
Yeah.
Did you
give
say
that.
Shinobi?
Well, no. Also,
Shinji. Yeah, close enough.
also the end of the.
Game audio's over.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
I'll change it after the cinematic.
Once,
Sorry,
once
guys.
the cinematic is done, we'll get the.
I thought I turned it down quite a bit.
Turn it up.
Poopy.
Dude,
Find
this
your
is broken
soulmate,
now.
Homer.
It would be funny if we tricked Greg and there was an hour cinematic at the beginning, so we were like, oh, looks like you didn't get to a boss.
We're done. That's all counts, though.
Gotta go to the poopy
All
zone.
counts towards the time.
I mean, so we haven't set. I guess the stipulation here is that you can't just be like, oh, I'm just gonna go until I get it, and then we're gonna be here for 3 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
We have our allotted time. We have our construction going, which you might be able to hear on the screen.
Sorry if you hear a little bit of construction in the background. Yeah, we don't.
The darkness is taking me.
Oh, and Dave.
And Dave. Dave and Dave.
I have
Dave
become
and Dave.
light.
This is a game where we become light.
There it is.
Hyperlight? Do we become hyperlight?
All right, we are now at the beginning of the game. Okay, so Hyperlight Drifter is.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, you have played Legend of Zelda?
Yeah.
I have played.
Which
the-
one?
Any of them for the most part.
Well,
Any of the early ones.
We know that Greg hasn't played the Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Oh, I just boosted
How
in.
have we not?
Oh, we've
challenged
talked
him
got-
to that?
The challenge. We should just make a save file that's at the water temple.
Yep.
And just say
Get
beat
through
this
it.
without rage
That would be
quitting.
great.
That's not a
Wait,
bad
what
idea.
did I do to?
Try A.
I know, but I did something that did something up here.
Yeah, well, it was saying that the game audio.
Oh, Y.
Yeah,
Just
but what
during
does Y
cinematic.
do?
Y just kind of pings, and it'll
Okay.
be your interact button. So you can hit Y at any point. You can see your health at the top, and you can also see how many health packs you have. You have
I have
one
one.
right now.
Okay.
And Wally, let us know if we start getting drowned out again. That should have.
I have it turned down to 1 on everything, so
Yeah. Maybe it's too low now, but
Y.
find out.
Hold it. Got it.
All right. So basically, it's like
It's like Legend of Zelda.
Okay. Very pretty.
Well, yeah, very pretty. But yeah, I find it to be the most similar to like a Legend of Zelda in the world of Fez or something like that, just from like
It looks very pheasant.
yeah, which is cool, and
Yeah.
I really dig the art style a lot. I've been finding it just like a lot of fun to play. Like I
Some
was
Metroid shit.
just kind of like sat there and dumped like 3 or 4 hours into it the other day,
Sure.
and just didn't even realize I was there for that long. It gets hard. It gets it's fucking dastardly at times. But you know what? Don't want to spoil anything. So here's my next question: should I help Greg out in any way? You should be breaking those boxes, by the way.
If he gets really stuck and the stream is
There were boxes
suffering
up
for
there.
it, then
See? Should
then
see boxes.
I believe
Go back
we
up.
should.
Nothing there.
And maybe just we'll give him some MLG Pro strats.
Yeah. So one thing that you should know, Greg, your right trigger. Anything? Maybe you don't have the gun yet. Okay.
yeah. I have seen a little bit of gameplay on it, but it was like there was a podcast going on at the time, so
Ooh, hey.
or like a lot of discussions going on, so I didn't know.
And I think the challenge, it's not that it's challenging, it's just that
It will take a long time.
the goal is basically for him to speed run through the opening.
trying to, yeah, and
Yeah.
like to see
Without
like,
ever playing it before.
Can you do it?
Yeah. Which he might be able to do. I don't know. I have no idea. This is all it takes. And we kind of wanted to get there because we want to see as much of this game as possible.
Yeah.
Because it is a very pretty game.
Got that gun.
There you go. Now, okay, so there's your
a few
bullets
shots.
up on top.
Oh, okay. So you don't have much ammo.
Oh, and you can't move. Okay.
Well, when you're aiming, you cannot move. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
All right. So while Greg gets situated with this, I suppose perhaps it's time to ask the important question of every week, which is, Tiggs, what are you playing right now?
Oh my God, I am playing so many games right now. 3 main games at this point.
It's good
Playing a little
show.
Quantum Break.
Quantum Break. How was Quantum
Yeah,
Break?
Quantum Break. You know what? Actually, I'm enjoying it for the most part right now. At first, I wasn't digging it too much.
Doesn't it have like a half-hour opening cinematic?
No, but it has half-hour episodes in between each chapter
Oh God.
that are all based on the choices that you make at the
Oh.
very end of the chapter.
Is it by the creators of Heavy
Alan
Rain
Wake.
or Alan Wake?
It's Alan Wake. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not the Heavy Rain studio.
Right.
They're doing. I forget what they're doing. Detroit, I think, is their next game.
Yes,
something like
that
that.
is.
Detroit. That sounds sad.
There are lots of secrets around here, Greg. So you might want to just like look around.
Here. Is this a secret?
But
I like how we say that even though the goal is for him to speedrun it. Okay,
Well,
yeah,
hey.
you might just want to stop and look around.
Our goal is to make him fail this challenge.
Yeah, that's true.
But I like Quantum Break a lot. I think the cover mechanics are a little wonky, but I think that the controlling time mechanics are actually really cool. And I've been getting into it the more I play it.
Right.
And the television show isn't great, but I've been enjoying it.
Wait, is there a television show in it? Or
Yeah,
is
that's
it?
what that's the episodes at the end of each chapter. Remember those games looking,
Which is all you want.
which is all you want out of it. It's a lot of fun if you like the Ratchet and Clank series. It's
Yeah.
fucking.
I was gonna say, does it hold up? Because it feels like platformers like that kind of went away.
Yeah, they kinda
you
did.
know, and I was curious to see if that was because people just weren't confident
Yeah.
that they can exist anymore, or if it still holds up. But it sounds like very curious about
Ratchet and Clank is fucking good.
it. I hear it's very good.
It is. It's super pretty.
Yeah.
Like when you like think about like old like
PS2, PS3 games, and like that were effectively like a cartoonish art style.
Oh, yeah.
And you go and you're just like, I remember this game looking awesome, and you go back to it, and you're just like, oh my god, this game looks like crap.
Oh, yeah,
this looks like how
everything.
you remember those games looking.
Which is all you want.
Which is all you want out of it. It's a lot of fun. If you like the Ratchet and Clank series, it's fucking.
I was gonna say, does it hold up? Because it feels like platformers like that kind of went away.
Yeah, they kinda
you
did.
know, and I was curious to see if that was because, you know, people just weren't confident that they can exist anymore, or if it still holds up. But it sounds like it still holds up.
It totally holds up. I feel like of like the three big,
Stand on the mountaintop.
platformy type of games from like that era, which
Jak and
Jak and
Daxter.
Daxter, like Sly Cooper and Ratchet and Clank. I feel like
Is Sly Cooper still coming out? The new one.
I don't know.
They announced it a while ago. I don't know if anybody can fact check that.
The last one-
There's been nothing about that.
There was the
game.
Vita / PS3 one that came out,
Oh,
Thieves
what's
in
the Vita?
Time. It was the same game.
No, I mean, what is the Vita?
Oh, what? No, zing. But I feel like of all three of those,
Greg, it looks like something's going on.
of all three of those, I think Ratchet and Clank is the one that could actually could stand up right now. Like you could
Interesting.
still play it.
Well, isn't it a game that's based on the movie that's based on?
Yes, and they make jokes about that a bunch.
Oh, really?
Like the opening cutscene is actually, and they're pretty well done. Like it's been pretty funny so far.
Why is it super loud?
I've kind of been thinking about going to get it because it's been so long since I've played. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say that. I've played a couple of Nintendo platformers like
Yeah.
Yoshi's Woolly World, but like that Sony strain of platformer.
And
like,
it is that, and it is
Yes.
shiny, and it's fun, and it's funny, and like I highly recommend it, especially if you're
Okay.
looking forward to the movie coming out, which I am.
I mean-
'cause I love those games.
Um,
We got something in the chat.
Dee says that Thieves in Time came out a few years ago. There's been no mention of Sly since.
Yeah.
No, but there was a new Sly. They announced like a PS4 Sly game.
Did they?
At E3 a couple of years ago.
Did they?
Shit.
I let me
Sorry.
double
Call
check
anything.
that. Wally, I might be right. Sucker Punch moved on. I might be wrong, but I had remembered like an E3 where they were like,
Well, because
It's
Sucker
like
Punch moved
Uber.
on, but Sucker Punch didn't do the last one either because they were busy doing Infamous and stuff like that, I believe.
"Let me. I'm gonna fact check this while you."
Real quick,
Yeah,
going
yeah.
back to.
You understand that?
No.
Get it? Okay.
Sure
well,
don't.
you're gonna have to understand that. Nothing.
So the thing goes there,
Yeah.
and then
So that equals that equals that.
oh, and I'm gonna need all 4 of each 4 slots to get to the middle, or
Yeah, sort of.
sure, whatever. Anyway, there's a feature in Quantum Break that I
Mhm.
saw that
Yeah.
is great for streamers. Whereas in the settings, you can disable all copyrighted music.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's actually awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's interesting for yeah.
I tried to find it. I couldn't. I'll have to do.
I
some
mean, we're still gonna say
research.
Wally's wrong, but yeah.
No, I mean he might be very right. That would make sense. I just remember an E3 presentation where they were like Sly Cooper, and I was like, cool.
they might have actually said that at some point. Yeah.
And then it was like-
and then it's been nothing ever since.
Yeah, and-
nobody else wanted it except for me.
Yeah, I mean, I was curious about it. I missed that whole generation. I didn't have a PS2 and I didn't have a PS3, so I missed all of those. I played all the PS1,
Yeah.
you know, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, like those, that like golden era of Sony platformers. But I missed that like second wave of them,
Yeah.
which always seemed really good. But
They
I just,
were.
you know.
The PS2 versions, the PS2 era stuff was really great.
Flam pointing out that this game looks awesome. Is it only for PC? Yes, it is currently only
Currently
for PC.
only for PC.
$19.99 on the Steam Shop.
Yes.
I think it's going to be coming to PS4 and
I believe so.
Xbox One.
Yeah.
I don't know if a date's set for that, but,
I'm not sure
but
about that.
currently only PC.
Yeah. But finally, third game.
This is the big one.
This is the bit Dark Souls fucking 3.
Dark Souls.
That's for-
fucking. That's the full
That
title.
is the
actually.
yeah. Dark Souls fucking 3. It's
Dark
the-
Souls parentheses fucking the 3.
And it is good. It's another Dark Souls game.
Yeah.
I've only put in like a couple hours so far, and I'm getting the shit kicked out of me, and I
Right.
am kicking the shit out of people.
Yeah.
And it feels great.
Yeah.
It looks great. This is the first time all the other ones I've played on console initially.
Yeah.
It's the first one I bought on PC because I finally got a good PC that can do shit.
Yep.
Looks fucking great.
That's
Looks
awesome.
gorgeous.
That's awesome.
I'm excited to keep playing it. Like I am half thinking about just leaving this room right now and going and getting it and
Oh, it's in the other room.
Oh yeah, it's in the other room.
Oh, yeah,
I've
yeah.
been carrying around my computer with me so that every free moment I get, I can play some Dark Souls 3.
That's amazing.
I want that.
You want it, but you don't got any. You don't got the upgrade.
You don't got
points
the
for it.
gabagool.
It's true. The gabagool.
It's interesting. This game is interesting in the fact that it refuses to use like written language. It's
yeah.
just all
Yeah.
visual language.
Yeah, which is cool. Actually,
And it's actually really cool.
I'm not going to tell you to go back down, but if you go back down, you can actually see some cool scenes of like when people talk to you, they just shows you like a canvas.
I saw
That's
one.
cool.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we were not paying attention.
Yeah, we've been
We're
talking
not.
about important things, Greg.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, that's a pit.
that's a pit.
It sure
so,
is.
Gia,
Let's watch Greg die.
what have you been playing?
Dude, some
Just
big
heard a
things.
noise.
First of all, let me start with the biggest one.
Okay.
The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess P-Cross, free My Nintendo game for 1,000 points.
Oh shit.
And it is a P-Cross game.
Yeah. Okay, but I like Picross games.
It's good. I
How's it
can't believe we're
compared
gonna
to
have an
Pokemon?
actual. I can't believe we're gonna have an actual conversation about this game because it really doesn't deserve it. It has
Not
very
gonna
few
go break those
puzzles.
things?
It has 40,
Stick 'em along.
45 main puzzles.
Okay.
What is
And
that?
then it has the Mega P-Cross versions, which is a weird version of P-Cross that is way too complicated to explain.
Okay.
But basically, it's just the same 45 puzzles in a different format.
Oh, what?
Yeah, which Pokemon P-Cross also does.
Well, but they call it all world.
It's called, yeah, it's called,
Okay.
they're
In
basically
Pokemon
alternate
Picross.
puzzles. And then in addition to that, there's this thing called Micross, which is like, you do an 8x8 P-Cross, and then it zooms out and every square is a 10x10.
Okay.
So
That's cool.
actually, in addition to all those, there's like another, like, 60, 70, 80 puzzles in there. But those are all kind of like throwaway, like, they don't make a picture, but they form a bigger picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, it's like
They're certainly not
almost
robust.
200 puzzle. I mean, barely 200 puzzle. I think under, and half, like 45 of those are just the first 45 puzzles repeated, and like 80 of those are like ones that don't form a picture specifically, but form a
Okay.
wider picture in the end. It's a game that like I look at it and I'm like, well, I see that. Like I already see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Right.
Whereas Pokemon P-Cross, like I've still been working on, very slowly.
Does this have any microtransactions and stuff like that?
No.
Okay, that's good.
So that's the one thing that's kind of nice about it compared to Pokemon P-Cross, the free-to-play one, is there's no limitation, there's no walls. It's just you download it, you get the game, and that's it.
Oh, so if it pick up a thing when I'm full up, it just uses it.
yes, sir.
There you go.
Nice.
It's free.
Yeah. I mean,
And-
once you do the Mitomo work,
Yeah, exactly. Once you put in the Mitomo work, that's the other thing I've been playing. Kind of. I mean, not really.
I'm gonna start this up right now because I still need to get some more coins.
Yeah, get some more coins from Mitomo. They put out new rewards, actually. If you're a My Nintendo member, there
Sure,
are
fine.
3 new rewards on My Nintendo that are all for Mitomo, and they're all just costumes for it. There's a cool Super Famicom sweatshirt, actually, for 200 coins. Free. Wally is putting free in quotes, I think referring to Zelda P-Cross.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to spend any money to
Right.
get it. All those transaction or all those My Nintendo points that you get, none of them involve spending money. Only the gold coins do, and this is for silver coins. Not much to say about it. It's a P-Cross game. It has the same mechanics as Pokemon P-Cross without the Pokemon aspect. It's just a clean P-Cross game, and then it just has a timing system similar to Mario P-Cross, where you have an hour to do a puzzle. If
Yeah.
if you get spaces wrong, like it takes time off, and if you hit over an hour, like the puzzle stops. It's a P-Cross game.
Alright.
It's not the best P-Cross game I've played. That system's actually a little frustrating because you can't turn it off, so it's like it'll always correct you when you're wrong.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's
Yeah.
what Greg was saying, and that's kind of an
I
annoying.
don't like it.
Yeah, like Pokemon P-Cross is nice because it won't correct you if you're wrong, unless you specifically have a power to do that.
Like you can just straight fuck up.
You can, which is good. It's more rewarding in that way. But that's a long-winded answer of saying yes, I'm playing the Legend. I mean, which is just funny that it exists because it's so dumb on paper. Just like specifically
That's
like Twilight Princess P-Cross. It's like Metroid Prime Pinball,
Beat that
which
game.
I also own. Yeah, and Greg has beaten, and I have not. True, but one, if you need to acquire platinum coins at the cost of your time, you're spending those coins at the potential opportunity cost or later purchase options. Sure, yeah. It takes time to get the coins, and it requires you playing Mitomo to really get them.
Using Mitomo.
Using
I'll say.
Mitomo. Yeah.
Mitomo is not a game.
It's not a game.
It is an app.
Yeah.
It is a social media app.
Yeah. The other thing that I have been playing is Enter the Gungeon.
Oh
Which
shit, that's right.
Which I want to bring up for an episode of this because it's really difficult. The first day I played it for like 4 hours straight, and I did not feel like I got better at it at all.
Right.
But then the second time I went in, I did feel like I was better at it, and by the end of it, like I was able to kind of figure out the systems a little bit more. I was really frustrated the first day. I was like, this is good, but it feels like I'm not improving. And I think for me, games where you feel like you don't improve, like that are hard but not gratifying.
Yeah.
Like
That's
that's
tough
why I'm
one.
not into Super Meat Boy. Like
Right.
I never feel like I get better in that game. With this, once I figured that out, it took a little bit of time. The learning curve is really steep. It's really fun. It's just a good mix of bullet hell and roguelike.
And roguelike type thing, yeah.
And there's a few systems in it that are interesting, and you know, the gameplay itself is just really tight. If you like roguelikes, check it out.
All right.
It's very cool. There's a ton of items and weapons in it, which is good. What else are you doing besides Miitomo during your day? I do nothing besides Miitomo during the day, actually. And Miitomo is broken and dead to Wally because it did break on Wally's phone for whatever
Wait,
reason.
really? What happened?
I'm sure he'll put it in the chat, but I think it just like stopped updating.
Oh.
He'll put it in there, I'm sure. Wally, tell us your bug with Miitomo. We talked about it the other night on my channel at Mario Prime on Twitch, where we talked about Miitomo extensively. So if you want to check, there's that stream is still up archived for a bit, I believe. It's one of the Enter the Gungeon streams. But that's what I've been playing.
I'm thinking about getting into the Gungeon.
You should.
I feel like-
I think you would like it. It's $15, which
Yeah.
is a good price for it because it is a really fun game, and I've already put like. There was one day where I played for like 8 hours straight.
Oh, shit.
It was just.
Okay.
It's really addictive. It's really easy to play because of the fact that you go in and do these short rounds.
How have you found all these things I didn't find?
Is he going to do this very easily?
No. He hasn't unlocked anything for the boss yet, but he just
Okay.
keeps finding all these things that I haven't.
2.
So you have 2, but you need 4
Greg's going
to
to be
make 1.
This officially makes. That's not true, I'm sure, but I was going to say this officially makes Greg the first person to ever speedrun this game.
It's not even
I'm
remotely
sure it's been
trying.
done.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so this is what Wally said about Miitomo. It stopped constantly updating and would only pass through updates one time a day. So he'd get flooded with 20 plus updates once a day, which made interacting with people feel like writing a pen pal via snail mail. So basically, he was just like people would comment on his stuff, but he wouldn't get the comments until like once a day.
That sucks.
I don't know what that bug is, but yeah, it's weird. Oh, Greg, that was a good strategy.
Is there nothing else up
MLG Pro strat, jump off the cliff.
here? Sunte. Nothing else up here?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Or are you telling me?
I'm asking you. Yeah.
I'm going to say no.
Does not seem like it.
I don't think there is, but I
Nothing
could be
that I
totally
found.
wrong.
You gonna leave that box?
It's not a breakable box.
Yeah, no, it's
It's
not.
not?
No.
Never mind.
I don't know what to do with it.
This is what happens when I try to give advice when I have never played this game.
Does B do anything yet?
You got to play to find out.
I mean, yet. I mean,
You gotta do
it
the
doesn't
quick
do
look,
anything
Greg.
right now.
Got to play to find out.
I mean, I've hit the button and nothing's happening, so I guess not.
But other than that, this weekend I'm gonna dig into the Destiny.
Oh, yeah, that's right,
Which,
yeah.
Greg, maybe you can speak more to that because you were streaming it on your channel.
I did it 2 days ago when it launched. I was playing with Wally and Dave, who I believe are in chat. Ah, dog piercing.
What do you think of that, Greg?
So my thing with it right now is that it.
Thanks, Wally. Peace. He's saying good luck to you. He's got to head out.
Oh,
Okay.
later.
Oh shit! That guy. Is that the dog man in human form?
The dog man.
We're
Jeez,
here.
what a pretty freaking game.
Yeah.
This is gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
There's that.
So I need that.
Tweet at your senator.
And there's two
Hyperlight
things.
Beavis
And that.
Gorgeous.
It's the big bug thing
And then there's that.
with a big diamond eye.
Diamond Knits.
I can't attack here. I can't attack this stuff. I can attack
Just
that.
attack it.
Yeah, you got it, dude.
I keep. There we go.
Looks like you're attacking.
It was just
why
like.
you keep complaining about just trying to kill him.
When I'm facing him, I can't attack.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Probably shouldn't kill him.
Probably not.
Seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, he did bring me back from like near death. Anyway, so the Destiny update was I like what they did. I wish there was a little bit more, which is usually the case with Destiny stuff. It wasn't a complete bummer. What? Hey.
Ooh.
For me, it wasn't a complete bummer, but I tend to be pretty
You're pretty forgiving of Destiny.
I am, mostly because I'm just obsessed with the game.
Yeah, you're a huge Destiny apologist, and I love Destiny as well, and I also am kind of an apologist for it myself. But you bring it to a level.
I sure do. I sure do. Nothing over there. Let's go up here. Let's go on that ledge.
What are these secrets?
Things that Tiggs whispered in my ear to go to. This one? Oh shit. Yeah. I'll take a third one.
What is that?
One more.
Is that until he gets to the boss?
No.
Okay.
Oh no. So
that's just one. Yeah. Can you explain what's
So
happening?
what? All right. So in order to upgrade your weapons, or pretty
Oh,
much
those are upgrade
every-
points!
What?
Those are upgrade points?
No, though sort of. Those are points you get to get an upgrade point. You need 4 of those to make 1 upgrade point. You need 3 upgrade points in
To
order
get
to
an
upgrade
upgrade.
either. Yeah, and so you need to get, as you can tell, 12 in order to upgrade one thing. Well, although I believe that the heart container is only 2 upgrade points, and so are the bombs.
I don't know what these altars are for.
Sacrificing stuff.
Yeah,
Haven't you
dude.
ever
Seems
seen
like-
that in
Scenery,
movies?
man. Scenery.
It's like an altar.
So, all right, yeah. So keep talking about this Destiny update. What's
Um,
different? What's new? Do I care?
So I played a lot of the content.
I'm sure specifically no.
Tiggs,
Yeah.
yeah, you don't care. We
Yeah.
know that. Damn it, I got
I
really excited.
really thought you also
I
found
thought
something
there was
there.
something
I was
there.
going to flip the fuck out.
Yo! Wait a second. Okay. Not cool.
You should probably kill. You should probably not
Use
die.
LB to.
Yep, did it. So yeah,
Nice.
That was awesome.
There you go. Good
I have
job.
not gotten very good at using the gun in this game.
that's gonna be a problem for me. So yeah, like the new Prison of Elders challenge mode, I was really excited for, and then we did it in. Me and Dave and Wally did it in one try,
Okay.
which was kind of disappointing. Like, because I want my end content to be like, oh shit, no, I hit the button.
Talking, Greg.
Yeah,
Fuck
Greg,
off.
you should probably focus on the task at hand.
Ooh, upgrade.
Is that yellow bit?
Yeah.
I got it. All right, cool.
Those will sometimes drop. There you go. You got your first upgrade point.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
one.
what they are. That's what they look like. Got a health pack. Thank Christ.
Yeah, you have 2 left. Or you had 1.
So you felt like you were able to complete the content sooner than
So
you
it didn't
would
feel
like.
like a good end game content.
Oh, you can just pull right trigger to
Yeah,
just
okay,
straight
good.
That's
fire.
what I was trying to.
Okay. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, it like usually I like there to be something at the end that I'm striving for, and it felt like I got there in one go.
Right.
I will say that the new drop system seems to be a lot better. The new drop system is that you drop
Very happy
to
that
the
that
bottom
happens.
of the mountain.
Amazing.
I like it. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
that's-
talking about the drop system.
Yeah, that was
That's
perfect.
Look out.
Timing for that.
Oh fuck.
Uh-oh, you're landing on a... Jeez, you're getting...
Yeah, fuck that.
That's a lot of birds.
That
lot of birds.
is.
So where does this resend him to?
That's
Oh, okay.
not
Okay.
so bad.
Not bad.
No, that's not bad.
Is like if you have an item, if you get a drop off a boss,
Yeah.
not like from an engram, decrypting an engram. If you get a drop off a boss, it will only be at or above the light level of whatever. Like if it's boots, they'll be at or above the light level of your current boots.
That's nice. That's awesome. So then you're not just like getting shitty boots the entire time. That you're just gonna like.
Or like if you get a good roll, but then you're like, well, I'd have to sacrifice like defense for this.
You're just not dodging enough. So
So is there a dodge? There's like a roll dodge?
Yeah.
That's
so
again the gungeon.
you're going for that extra hit when you should just be dodging instead on that extra hit.
You're getting greedy.
Yeah.
Greedy boy.
Oh shit! There's another one.
Another 2.
There you go.
Nope.
Are they making more?
No.
Okay. Careful.
You can take 1 more hit. There it is.
Nice.
And you get an upgrade-ish
Nice.
point to start another upgrade point.
Yeah. So
There you go. Get that one too.
Yeah. That system's a lot better. It makes me want to do the raid again.
Okay.
Like the challenge mode in Prison of Elders, which is the thing we did in one shot, was like good, and I would like to play it again. But there's no matchmaking, and right now with so many games to play,
Yeah, there's a lot of shit out right now.
Right, because we haven't even neither you nor I have jumped into, or have any of us jumped into the division?
Yes, I was
update?
playing last night. I played a bunch last night.
How is it?
I did play some last night, but I
Okay.
didn't do incursions.
I'm not up to the level yet where you can do incursions.
What is it required?
Yeah, apparently it's 140.
Okay, so I can do it.
Okay, yeah, I was at. So now there's gear level.
Much so they stole
Like
something
Destiny,
straight out of
yeah.
Destiny.
Well,
and I'm sure that's also.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
mostly from like WoW.
Yeah. Everything steals things from WoW.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. But yeah, so it's 140.
Ooh.
okay.
It's 140 to do the incursion.
I'm nowhere close to that.
I was at. I hadn't played pretty much since I hit level 30.
Yeah.
But I jumped on last night with some friends, and
Here.
So these are the evil bird people that the other bird talked about.
yeah. Oh, there's some like. You will get some story bits from this that are real fucking depressing, especially when you go to
Man, these birds are. They're,
when you go to the east. It's a sad story that happened to the east. But yeah, so I started playing last night. I like with all my gear that I already had, I was at level like
What is flying? Okay.
50 or something like that.
Dave says that I have to catch up. Dave, I will at some point, but I have to say I just don't really love the game, which is why I haven't caught up.
The Division?
I don't love it. I just don't. I think the core gameplay is fine, but unlike Destiny, where it's like, you know, Destiny has its problems, but at the end of the day, I think the core gameplay of it is really tight. Division, like, I don't enjoy playing it the same way that I enjoy playing Destiny,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Dave, and then Dave says, yeah, me neither.
Yeah, so I went from dark level.
That's why I beat it as quickly as possible. Same here, Dave.
Yeah. So I went from dark level 4 to 16 last night, and then
Did it.
Nice.
gear level like 50 to 129,
Mm-hmm.
and I still can't do the incursion at this point.
Yep.
So, fuck that. Okay, you can heal there.
Hopefully that's a checkpoint for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
Oh, I'm
is
really
there-
close to the boss.
What is the other
Is
content?
that a boss?
that's the boss.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See if I'll be able to get in. I'll probably need to go collect all that shit.
So remember how you saw that thing at the beginning where it's like, oh, here's a triangle, and you have to, yeah, you got to go collect all of them Well, you have to collect a couple of triangles in order to actually get to the
Yeah.
boss door.
What else is new in the Division update? Because I keep hearing about incursions, but that's
I haven't even
all.
done it yet.
I keep hearing about
There are incursions. There's also like weekly missions.
There you go. There you
it.
first.
Is it just the regular missions, but with a modifier?
No, they're like there are those
There's
3
those
daily
two.
missions,
Yeah.
but
Boom,
there's
first
also,
one, Greg.
Woohoo! There's other stuff that like lets you.
Dave says he just doesn't want to play a game where he loses experience.
Flank? Oh wait, is the boss there?
No.
Oh Jesus Christ! Okay, so that's like one of 16. It looked like for that middle bit.
Speed run, Greg. You're not going fast enough.
That's true.
Trying to get you to speed run this. Like if he spends all his time in the dark zone but get murdered by roaming rogues, then his rank go down. I had a when I
I don't like that either.
when I really dropped off on it is I had a day where I went into the dark zone just by myself to be like,
Yeah.
all right, I'll do this. Just killed over again,
See,
and I was like, this isn't fun.
Had a really good experience last night in the Dark Zone
Sure.
where we accidentally went rogue at one point.
Yeah.
But besides that,
happens.
we did
Sure does.
we excavated like 4 times without anybody even coming up and like
Great.
shitting on us. So it was like everybody seems to be really happy and like friendly here. So it was like a totally great experience.
See, that sounds
Yeah.
nice, but when I logged on last night, by the way, I forgot I was in the dark zone
Ooh.
when
Did
I
he kill
logged
you?
off. I don't think it was you, but
Aw.
I was trying to join up with my buddies who were doing like the challenging mode daily mission, and I couldn't get out of the dark zone because I kept running out, and then rogue agents would just fucking murder me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, there was times like that where I just kept getting hunted down, and I was like, I'm just trying to
Well,
leave.
we're here now.
But
up?
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna play the update because I own the
Nice.
game. But
Yeah.
I have to say that I just don't really like the game that
Yeah.
much. I mean, it's not bad, and it's
I enjoy it.
Oh,
I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot in a 4-player group of people that I know.
Yes.
I'm not going to play it solo ever.
That's the problem. I was playing so much of it solo. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't want to do this.
Speaking of not wanting to do it.
Oh, Greg, this room is nothing compared to what's going to come up.
Yeah, come on,
Oh,
Rick,
sure.
these are just some birds. And now you know not to get greedy with your hits. You'll be fine.
Also know that they're locked in when they first start.
You're getting the hang of this. Is that an upgrade point?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Or it's a point to
Point
get an
to-
upgrade point.
Yeah.
The
a circuit.
They have weekly missions that are basically like kill,
Kill
this
this
many,
many,
yeah.
whatever, which is
Yeah,
a good
cleaners.
addition to
Kill
the
50
game.
cleaners.
It's kind of like a bounty.
I think.
Hooray!
I think it gives you something to feel like you're actually getting something done.
Which is good because I that's my thing. It's like I at a point was like I don't know what I have to do in this game.
Yeah.
Like I could go do all these missions, like hard mode of missions, but like why?
Why was he blinking up there?
I'll get around to that.
How get round?
You gotta do something else first.
Is there something behind those?
Or maybe you just had to hit something up there.
Maybe or maybe not. Tigs. God.
Let's kill anyone, I
Pigs.
guess. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't hit the point in the division, and you know I need to be fair. I need to play this
Yeah, no, it's
update,
fine.
but
Something behind these?
Are you willing to risk it?
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Whoa!
Nicely done.
How'd you figure that out?
Is that a key?
Yeah, remember those doors that had like 12 of those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun times.
Cool.
Found it.
That's awesome.
Wait.
This game is kind of glitchy sometimes.
Was that
Rolio.
Well, just doesn't act like you would expect it to, I guess.
Yeah.
Man, I kind of want to go get Ratchet and Clank now.
Yeah, I totally.
After this discussion.
I highly recommend getting Ratchet and Clank. It will.
He almost
To
died.
kill that body.
It will remind you of,
Oh!
of a simpler time of games that, and you're like, oh, this actually still works really well.
And
Can I not
that's
kill
the
that
thing. Like
Okay, bye.
that's my thing. Is in the last like 6 months or so, I've realized how much I really appreciate those kinds of games.
Yeah.
And how much I miss those kinds of games.
If you're jonesing for it, it's a great version,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's $40. Like,
That's crazy. I didn't know. Is it a short game?
I don't know. Like, I mean, I assume it's going to be like 8 to 12, right? Like, which most games will still
Yeah.
charge 60 for. So I assume that it's budgeted just because they want to get the word out. They want
Yeah.
the films coming out. They want people to actually know that, because there hasn't been a Ratchet and Clank game since.
Well,
Super pumped about
and
that
that's
thing.
what's
Fucking
so
time or
so
whatever.
interesting is that with it being kind of like it's seemingly rushed like movie tie-in game, you would expect it to be really bad.
Right.
But like it's been getting really good reviews.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Killed that giant werewolf.
Giant werewolf.
My people.
I'm gonna search the website howlongtobeat.com.
I am on that website a lot.
Do you post your times on it?
No.
Okay, I don't either.
But I look at other people's times a lot.
If you have never seen this site, there's a website called How Long to Beat, and it'll tell you people put in how long it took them to beat games.
Like
whether
completionist, yeah,
Yeah.
like it's awesome.
So usually, or not usually, but if I get a game and like I'm like, oh, another game is coming out that I want to get, like I'll look at how long the game's supposed to be like, all right, well, I'm gonna stick with this.
So you get bullets back when you
Yeah,
hit
when
them.
you slash.
Okay, you saw that.
Dash, yeah.
Okay,
8.5 hours it looks like
that's not bad.
so far, and I mean I'm sure not a lot of people have clocked in on this.
Yeah, I've actually debated because I started it on normal. I was like, maybe I should just do this on hard instead, like because it's not that bad, and like it could actually be like a fun
This is
experience.
a bad combination.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fun. Don't worry about it. What's gonna be really fun?
It's when multiple werewolves are in here.
Nope, is when you step on that switch afterwards.
Oh boy.
Oops.
Nice.
Hey, upgrade point.
Just gonna take that.
How does he use those upgrade points though?
You
there's
bring it back to the
shops.
shops in the
Ah.
main hub.
Cool. So that's the
In the center.
currency as
Yep.
well.
Oh, the door went down.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
see,
good.
told you it was gonna be fun.
Come on, don't be scared.
I can be whatever I want.
No, can't be an astronaut.
I'm a millennial. I can be anything.
No.
Oh, what the fuck?
God.
Now you got this. See?
Yeah, that's scary though on paper.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
God. Okay.
looks very frightening.
I really like this game. I'm gonna play it all weekend. Okay, bye.
This is a great game.
It looks great.
I'm probably gonna start a new thing though, so I can actually take my time in like the town and stuff.
I'm not gonna lie, you found. Oh, you can always go back there, like whenever you want to.
I don't know, but I want to be able to like.
Are you gonna break that?
What the? Oh, I didn't think it was. Thank you, Tate.
Upgrade point.
Upgrade point. Let's go back to town.
So does this feel like? What does this feel like to you? Does it feel like Legend of Zelda right now?
Honestly, it I don't know. I don't get it.
Ooh.
Yeah, this
is.
one's fun.
I gotta
You know,
double
it
dash.
doesn't. Like, I get on a surface level how it's like Legend of Zelda, but
I
it
don't think
doesn't really look like it to me.
Like, I don't think it like controls like Legend of Zelda. How did?
Ooh.
Really? Well, that's what you get when you badmouth Legend of Zelda on this stream.
Dave,
No, I like Legend
Dave
of
is saying
Zelda.
that he's quite sad he can't play this. Again, Dave, it'll be out this year.
Is it on Mac though?
Yes.
Yeah, it has
believe
Mac
so.
support,
Wait.
Dave.
Oh, it has
I
Mac
believe so, yeah.
I believe so. Like,
And I don't think it takes that much to run either. So.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Nicely done,
That's
Greg.
good. Ooh, but how are you gonna deal with this one?
No, it's all in different patterns.
Oh, jeez.
Next one's pretty good too.
This is gonna put a dent in the speed run.
This is wow. What time did we start this?
Nice. Oh wow, it's already like 7:30, man.
Yeah.
what?
We started at 7:40 or 6:40.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't happen.
Well, it looks like you're gonna need to go a little bit
Yeah,
quicker.
but this game is pretty great. So
Yeah. So
I'm
either
glad
way,
I thought you would like this game.
yeah, this
You
is
don't really feel
very.
Legend of Zelda?
Up. Oh, I just think that was going to be tough, Tiggs. Oh,
You just closed it. Now you
Oh,
opened it
star.
again.
I mean,
I kind of get it. Just like top down and all that stuff, sure, but and slashing with enemies and stuff, but I don't know.
it doesn't look like it has the same feel.
Yeah, like playing it doesn't feel the same. Doesn't quite feel the same.
We've been playing different.
Dave's gonna check on the Mac thing, so hopefully we didn't give out false information. Enter the Gungeon weirdly has like a certain Zelda feel to it.
Nope. Tried to use a help.
Really?
Well, so Enter the Gungeon, the way it works is, you know, you walk into a room, and the rooms, and hopefully we'll get to, maybe we'll play it on this one week, because I do think it'd be kind of a fun one.
Oh,
to
like,
do.
yeah.
But
I could have punched the games I need to beat before that happened.
yeah, it's the kind of game where like I feel like I'm not gonna just like set out to beat it, like I'm just gonna pick it up and play it.
Right, yeah.
But the way it works is like, you know, you go into these rooms, and they're randomly generated in the sense of like all the rooms are built.
You're in the. I believe this is the first horde room. I don't know if they're called horde rooms, but I like.
Well, I did the other one where you put the sword in the ground and you're like, I did it.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Dark Souls?
I didn't talk about a bonfire. I don't know what you're talking about.
But basically, it's like the rooms are randomly generated,
Right.
but not like totally randomly generated. They're like handmade rooms, and it scrambles the order they come in.
Okay.
You know
So,
what I mean?
the more I hear about it, the more it sounds like Binding of Isaac.
Sure, and I think a lot of people have been comparing it to it. I haven't played
Which is
Binding of
also
Isaac.
very Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, and so the way it works is just like you walk into one of the rooms, the door's locked, you have to kill all the enemies in the room, which to me is like such like a classic Zelda.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that's what literally what's happening right now.
Yeah, and this too. I mean, this is a little more like it, you know. Like,
Okay, you need to go. You need to go again.
Hold on. Oh, I tried to go through
yes,
that
we're
guy.
talking about Bonfire by Knife Party. I don't even know what that's in reference to.
I don't know either.
Oh,
but
Dave, Indie Dave.
Oh wait. Hey Dave.
There, you can't see it.
Yeah, your hood's down,
Yeah,
and you're probably
there
not
you go.
quite in frame.
I don't know if you can even see this. This is a design by Dave.
Oh, nice.
DaveFlamArt.com.
DaveFlamArt.com. Dave Flam, is that actually a site?
Yes.
Okay.
The stream brought to you by.
I know that because of my podcast that I do with Dan.
Yes.
It's on CommanderCast if you want to check it out.
Yeah, why
we
don't you
talk
plug
about
that?
nerdy stuff.
Why don't you plug that?
Yeah. let's
AKA,
plug all
well,
our shit.
very particular nerdy things.
Greg has a podcast about Magic the Gathering, in case you were getting excited about it.
About Commander Magic the Gathering.
Oh yeah, that's a very specific brand of Magic the Gathering at this point.
Jeez, this is brutal.
Yep.
I really don't like that I can't just like on the fly heal because it
No, well,
I don't
it's
like that
second.
it holds me there because
Gotta-
especially in this
what
game
happens
where
when you're
everything's
drinking Estus
fucking
Flask?
flying. I don't know what that game is. See, this feels more to me like Titan Souls. This feels a lot like Titan Souls to me.
Really?
And you're a big
Yes.
fan of Titan Souls, right?
There
Or were you?
There weren't any other enemies in Titan Souls, were there?
I would say that this is to Dark Souls what Titan Souls was to like Shadow of the Colossus, maybe.
I feel like this is the Dark Souls path.
Yeah, I can't actually make a fair assessment on that because I've never played a Dark Souls game.
Wait, so Tiggs, out of all the games you're playing right now, out of those big games,
Yes.
What's your favorite?
Dark Souls.
Is that a stupid question to ask?
It's probably Dark Souls.
Yeah.
But last night I had the chance to jump back into Dark Souls and was like, fucking Ratchet and Clank right now. Kind of having fun with this.
So you're really liking Ratchet?
I'm really liking
Wait, did I
Ratchet a
lose
lot.
an upgrade point?
Dave
No,
confirmed
just pick
that
one up.
it is on Mac for $20.
You just gotta. So when you get 4, you get one of the big ones, and the other 4 go away. So you have 2 full upgrade points now.
Alright, here come more dudes. Nope, I did it. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Open that gate.
What's this?
He just gets shot. Okay, because
It's either Dark Souls or dude, 2 of them.
Yep.
it's you know what? In like 2 months, we're gonna get to start having the hey, we're halfway through the year. What are the best games of the year so far?
That's true.
Conversations.
That's true.
Fire Emblem Fates. All of them.
I might be close to picking it up. I waited because I wasn't sure.
Right.
But once I'm done with Zelda Picross, which looks like it's not going to take too long,
Right.
I don't have anything else.
Is that
and
going to be your portable game right now?
I think so. Well, here's a question that maybe we can close this out with
Okay.
because we have like, I mean, you can spend as much time as you want, but we should probably only go an hour for the sake of this challenge. What is coming out?
Uncharted.
And- So Uncharted's the big one, I guess. I've never really played an Uncharted game, and
Oh, I'm excited for this one.
No Man's Sky, coming June.
so No Man's Sky is a big one. But I'm not going to pick it up because I'm getting Spore vibes from it, where like beforehand everyone is like, this is
God.
super huge and ambitious,
Oh,
and
that
you can
is-
do everything.
That is depressing to even think. I totally did not put that together, but now that you're saying that,
Really?
oh my God.
That was like the
Oh,
first. Everything
dude.
I kept hearing about it was just like, oh yeah.
So because No Man's Sky, all I hear about it is like it's so big and ambitious, but I haven't heard anybody say like it's fun yet.
right,
which is
I've
scary.
I have heard a lot of people being like, "Oh yeah, People who have played it be like, I'm gonna start dropping a lot of hours into No Man's Sky." Like the people
Interesting.
seem to be.
But that's also what people thought of Spore.
It's also true.
You know, like
to a certain extent, it looks like a kind of like a time suck. Like there is no. It's another one of these games where there's no finite like game over screen.
Right.
Right.
It's just going to be like go mess around in a thing with
I mean,
other people.
I always thought it was. I don't know. Like it was gonna be Minecraft in space to some extent.
I guess yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that for sure.
then that would be cool.
That
but-
seems cool, but like I also kind of fell off of Minecraft pretty quickly.
right.
Yeah, I'm not. Love it.
That's awesome. Yeah, and I don't get me wrong. I really want it to be good.
Yeah. Oh no, me too.
I really want it to be good. But I am worried about it.
Yeah, me too. But
I don't mean to invoke Spore, but
Right. Well,
Well, you already
none
did.
of us want
Yeah.
to invoke Spore, but you've done it.
wait, Dave, when you say that you were addicted to that game, do you mean Spore? Because that's amazing that people played Spore.
But all right, so other games coming out. You know what comes out tomorrow?
No,
Bravely Second.
Oh gee. Oh
I'm
gee.
not going to do it. I know it's going to get like 10s in its reviews, and I'm not going to do it.
I'm hoping that they're just like they fixed the.
Oh, Fire
flat-
Emblem. David's saying Fire Emblem.
Oh, okay, yeah, fucking A. Fire Emblems.
Yeah, I might pick up Fire
Oh,
Emblem.
shit.
I did finish all 3 Fire Emblems at this point.
Yeah. I might wait for you to get... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do officially
Wait
with
for me
Bravely,
to
with
get-
Bravely Second. I'm going to wait for Tiggs to beat it and tell me that the game does not end with... Spoiler for Bravely Default 1. That the game does not end with you beating the same section of the game 5 times in a row.
5 times in a
Yeah.
row. Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck this.
My current portable game is I'm playing through
Damn it.
Shin Megami Tensei 4.
Sure.
Because
Sure.
it just like today they announced that the final part or Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse will be coming out this summer, and I'm just like, oh man,
Apocalypse now.
Apocalypse now.
When does... I mean, my big question is when does Horse Solitaire come out?
Have you played Regency Solitaire?
No.
It's actually pretty good.
Okay. Oh, here's here's the thing that's coming out. I need to have this discussion
Don't worry about picking that up and playing it instead. It's not gonna matter.
Before this is
Don't
done.
worry what I want to worry about, Tibbs.
Okay.
So on the 22nd, Star
Oh,
Fox
this
Zero,
month.
Star Fox Zero comes out, which sounds it looks bad, and I hear it's not very good so far from people who have played it.
I just haven't get to a boss yet.
I know, but I got 3.
Yep. They're also still in this area.
Yep.
Star Fox Zero
That's
comes
very
out
true.
next week.
Anybody getting it?
I have no. I hear it's bad unless the reviews are like it's actually great.
They fixed everything.
They fixed everything, but I have heard people who have been playing this version currently
Not
super into it.
I hear it's bad, straight up. And looking at it, like, I get it. It looks outdated. It looks, whatever. That said, I really actually kind of want Star Fox Guard, which is the $15
You were saying that.
tower defense game that comes bundled
Right.
with it. Holy crap, this has gotten intense. Basically, Star Fox Guard, for those of you who might not know, because
Nice.
they're not really advertising it as much as they should, because it looks like a lot of fun. It's basically a game that Miyamoto showed off at Shigeru Miyamoto showed off at E3 like 1 or 2 years ago. It's a tower defense game where you have security cameras that you set up and you switch between them to shoot things.
Nope, wrong button. Damn it.
That was great to watch.
I hit.
Yeah.
Did you see me hit right bumper and then try to hit left bumper as I ran away?
It's great.
No
Sorry
one's
for
really
bad
been
audio.
talking about it because I guess it kind of seems like kind of a throwaway title.
Right.
But it looks really fun, and it's going to be on the eShop for $15.
I'll pick that up for $15.
I think I might pick it up for $15, even
That-
just out of the curiosity of being like, I want to play this for like.
It's a $15 Miyamoto game.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Like I want to see if that guy can still like the concept is really cool to me.
Yeah.
Like the idea of like it's a tower defense game based around cameras.
Damn it.
That was a good try.
God damn it. Oh god, I can't get even.
Is that just a glitch?
Can I just not get back in? What is this?
What?
What the hell? That was good.
I can't get back in.
Can you dash up there?
No. This
Until I
is,
said, this game
this
is
is a block.
glitchy.
Wow.
Yeah, go out and go back. Try to go back.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sure
that,
that'll be
that,
fun.
that hopefully
Sucks.
does it. That'd be great if you got hard locked out.
Oh, you can never finish it.
I just go somewhere
Yeah,
else
there
and
you
kill
go.
myself.
That sounds really
Can start from the
depressing.
top. No, you're good.
All right.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, most of the time enemies seem to stay dead. So
That's good.
Yeah, that is actually really nice because I figured I was gonna have to kill everything again.
even when you like come back to an area hours later, you'll like see the dead corpses that you've left in your
Yeah.
wake, which is really cool.
Important announcement for May.
Yeah.
May 2016. Pocket Card Jockey does come out. That is the Horse Solitaire game. That's a Game Freak's Horse Solitaire game.
Okay.
For 3DS. Kirby Planet Robobot comes out in May as well. Which I don't know if that's going to be good.
Really wish that was a health pack, huh?
Sure do. I'm
Is
getting
there one down there?
Many
Next to
rolls.
those two things? To the left of them? Down there? No. Okay. You can go break those other boxes. Just don't fall.
And late spring, Metroid Prime Federation Force, which. Oops. So there's stuff coming out.
Yeah.
There's stuff coming out. I'll have to get Ratchet and Clank before maybe before the next time we stream.
I highly recommend picking that up.
I have to go through I have to kind of actually get to a point and enter the dungeon where
You're like, okay, I can put this down. Yep.
not done
Ready?
with it, but where I'm like where I don't want to play it every day because right now I like want to go home and play it.
Right.
And I will
I
probably
think there's
tonight.
something in that middle part.
I really do.
You gonna try and get it?
Sure am. There's nothing there.
We'll say you got 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, you got 5 minutes.
No!
Do you have to do the whole thing again?
I
No
think so.
way.
I think I assume they will all be dead. Go get that health pack that was down there.
Where is it?
There. Wasn't it?
No, it was up here, and I already picked it up because remember when I went out, came back in?
Yep.
Um,
At least first half of these
Fuck
guys
me.
are dead.
Okay.
that's really
Whoa,
weird.
that guy's new.
Oh shit, that is new.
What the hell?
That's weird.
Seems like some glitchy thing.
Little bug. Little bug with the bug.
Oh, it seemed like when you went back out, it made a save state.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really weird.
Which is also interesting. So now you know, like, you can save your game
Yeah, you could
by
after
just
you
like
beat this,
go
back.
back.
Yeah, through that door.
If that door does open. Yep, it opens. So if you want to go back
weird.
right now,
Very weird.
but also, do you really want to? Because you have 2 health at this point.
But hey, upgrade
And I also
points.
have a health pack now.
Is that another upgrade point on that corner?
No, I don't know what that is.
Where?
Right here.
No, it's just light.
Just a little glimmer.
Just a little,
A little glimmer of
ambiance.
hope.
Glimmer. That wrong game, Greg.
Shut up. Everything costs 100 glimmer now.
Are we talking about Dark Souls?
Nope.
Yeah. Anyways, it's.
There's a ball.
There's stuff coming out.
I kept thinking that it was kind of a weird dead time for games, but I guess stuff is kind of slowly coming out.
No,
Yeah.
I think it's actually pretty busy right now.
It
starting
seems
to-
busy,
it's like
yeah.
starting to get
Busier.
Shit is starting to come out.
Yeah, which is good. Pocket Jockey,
Pocket Jockey.
Horse Solitaire, 3DS. Get ready. It's gonna be the
Yep,
biggest.
glad I
game
used
of the
that health pack.
year. Did you use it?
just now,
Had
just
to.
before coming over here. I was like,
good
oh, I'm at
because you
2
got
health
hit.
because these things do.
They do 2 damage to you. Okay, you got this.
Yeah,
Oh,
you seem to
fucking
be in good
gun. Douche.
Enter the gun.
Enter the Gungeon's great. All the enemies are bullets.
I heard there was a way to make yourself a bullet so that you could shoot you as a bullet. You could shoot bullets to kill other bullets.
I believe it. So that game has an interesting system where
You get 1 upgrade now.
it randomly generates like
I would suggest doing that before you go to the boss.
Getting
it randomly generates like prison cells, and
Okay.
you just like unlock them sometimes and get a
Oh
key.
yeah.
And
I wonder why you just got that many healths.
Oh fuck. Please have a save state.
is this the boss?
No. No. There's a whole other area.
Bruce
to go through to
Springsteen's
get
in
to
this game?
Moan up for the hyperlight.
Oh, this. I assume this will be our final.
Yeah,
2
final
minutes.
room. I think so.
This is a really fun room that's also fucking annoying at times. She's doing pretty well so far.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it keeps changing.
Changes.
You just sung that as Bruce Springsteen.
Changes.
There we go. Now we're on
Is
something.
that good? I can't tell.
But it depends on what you mean by good.
Perfect.
Whoop.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So as you can see,
Oh.
they will also fall off.
Oh,
Yay,
crap,
I'm
that's
into
awesome.
that.
But that's
Did
well,
I,
just hang out.
did I make a boo boo?
I think you might have made a boo.
Nope, we're good.
Good.
See ya.
Ooh, that
Wow, that was awesome. Well done, Greg.
We'll give you an inspiration point for that.
Yeah. Well, I won't, but the boss will.
And that guy does not get one. Did he clear the room?
Nope.
That thing came on top of the thing's corpse.
Uh-oh.
What's happening here?
Not into this. Is there something big's about to...
Nah, it's just that guy.
he
There's the little guy with a gun.
He's got
Yeah, with a gun.
he's got a skull head?
There's the guy with
Oh, the rocket launcher. Okay.
snap.
What is this,
Ooh.
Doom?
Oh, Doom is coming out, right?
Doom is coming out.
When is that coming out? This month?
These are not the guys you remember. These are not the guys you remember.
This is a really neat set piece.
Yeah.
Oh, careful, Greg. There's more guys. I want to take out those rockets
Oh.
first. Oh, nice. That was actually
That was
well done.
purely accidental.
Nope. Don't believe it. All skill.
nice.
Skill for days.
Come on, come on. Yeah.
Got him.
Oh,
Got him.
still going though.
Still going.
Hello,
So,
sir.
He's got to be close to the end here, right? Of
I think so,
this
yeah.
section.
I'm pretty
How
sure.
far? So how far off the mark is he from the boss?
Not too far.
Okay.
Well, okay, so he's going to go through this. He's going to, I think in this next room, he'll have another one of those triangles that he can pull out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then he
And
has to
then
backtrack.
he has
There's
to
another
backtrack, find out where to use the triangles, and then go through another whole area, and then
Right.
the boss is at the end of it.
Right.
This is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think just from this hour of playing it, Greg?
I really enjoyed it so far.
Cool.
How big is this game? I guess.
So let's see howlongtobeat.com.
There you go. Look at that.
No!
Go.
Got really loud again.
This all does feel very Ava-ish.
Did it just crash?
No.
Okay.
Those guys are eating your corpse.
For the record, this appears to be like a 17-hour game.
Okay.
18 if you are.
Completion.
Or no, wait. I'm sorry. That might have that wrong. 7-hour game.
That's okay, because
Yeah.
I think there's 4 bosses.
For completionist, it says 20 and a half hours.
Okay. I'm sure. Yeah.
But
I mean,
I don't know if that's
there's a lot of upgrades that you can get in this game.
yeah. So combined about as long as Ratchet and Clank and $20 cheaper.
Yeah. There you go.
Is there a lot of stuff to collect in Ratchet and Clank or
Was it?
collectibles, extras?
There's a decent amount of stuff. Yeah, there's cards. There's all the bolts. There's the golden bolts.
Okay.
There's guns. You're buying guns all the time. You're upgrading your guns by using your guns and upgrading them.
Alright. So, I guess the final word of this stream is that Let's Go Greg Crew endorses Ratchet and Clank, Dead Dark Souls 3,
Dark Souls 3
and Hyper Light Drifter.
and Hyper Light Drifter.
There's
Right.
one thing I want to check.
Okay.
And Enter the Gungeon.
What do you want to check?
Games are good right
There's
now.
a thing over here.
Mm-hmm.
These doors.
Yep.
Yep. That had the the lit up.
That's
triangles.
lit, dude.
Lit.
Steal my sunshine.
Ooh.
You
Don't
need,
make
you
me
need
lit.
4 more for that.
I need 4 more,
Mm-hmm.
but I have 4.
Nope, you need the other 4 around it.
Oh.
Ah, damn it.
Look at your map.
Triangles.
So like down. Well, hold on. I just want to see.
Oh, this is the way to the boss. This is where you enter the boss dungeon.
So this is the dungeon.
Yeah. This is not the boss.
Enter the. This is the dungeon. That seems like a good place to stop, right?
Yeah, probably.
So you've collected. So there's that one that you have not collected.
There, and then there's probably more that will show up once I explore.
Once you like talk
areas.
to more people and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure that they'll just show up on your map.
Holy shit.
Well, I think that's the east.
I just want to go look around. Whee!
All right.
Yeah, so you guys watch those trailers for those things?
Oh yeah, Greg wanted to talk about trailers, but
I had to put in what I thought we would talk about in the title of the
there's a lot of
stream.
games to cover.
I wish you had told me that, and I would have watched any of those trailers, but I've watched 0 of them.
I was about to message you guys, and then I was like, nah, that's fine. We'll just do it on the fly.
Yeah, maybe we'll talk about it next time. When are we gonna meet again, Greg? Do you have maybe next week? Maybe not.
Maybe not, because I'm heading out to Seattle.
Oh,
Oh, no, okay.
So Let's Go Greg will be on a short break.
Well,
as,
I mean, like,
I mean, it usually is.
yeah,
yeah, on a normal break. We usually do it like every other week now, right?
kind of, yeah.
So, oh god, goodbye,
I
Greg.
missed.
Yeah, you want to back up.
But we'll be back with. We're not sure yet, but there are a couple games that we're thinking
A
of,
couple
right?
games I'm thinking of right now, specifically Dark Souls.
We might have to kick Greg in with Dark Souls.
I really want to do that, but I also want to do Enter the Gungeon. Is that on PC at this point?
Yeah.
Yes.
think it
In
came
fact,
out-
it's been on PC for a while. It just came out
Yeah.
on consoles.
Okay.
Which is why I
Oh, shit.
have got it. But we'll see if we can get a Dark Souls up in here set up.
Up in here.
Yeah.
We can
Then-
definitely do that.
Which we can definitely do.
We'll
so
just, yeah, family share that thing so
essentially
Brett
Dark
doesn't have to buy it.
Dark Souls.
Damn it.
Okay. Well, this has been Let's Go Greg.
And just for the record,
Yep.
Greg did not reach the boss.
Greg did not reach the boss. So he failed, therefore he does not get to challenge us to something.
Even though he beat
To
the
an
last one.
additional
so.
thing.
To an
Yeah.
additional thing.
I have
yeah.
one stored away.
He has one. He has
There's
one that
one
he's
stored
waiting.
away.
Yeah, that's
As I say.
that about wraps it
I
up.
think that's about
I
wraps
think.
it up.
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Thanks for coming out and checking out the stream, guys. It's just Dave right now, but if you're watching the restream or anything like that, hey, thanks. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry I didn't talk too much. I usually let these guys talk.
And we did.
That's what we do.
Quite a bit.
That's why we're here.
That's
why
what
we're
you
here.
do. Because that's what they do. That was a wrestling reference. All right. See you guys. Bye.
Goodbye.